Hi, boys and girls. Coach West again. So today we're going to actually do a yoga flow. Okay, so hopefully don't worry if you've never done yoga, because basically I'm going to keep it really, really simple. So we have PE twice a week. So what I thought I would do to keep it so we're not so overwhelmed, I'm going to do 2 videos, okay? Part 1 of the yoga will be half of the yoga, where we're going to do a little bit of centering, and then I'm going to do some warm-ups, and then we'll do some standing poses, and then we'll do the secret garden, of course. And then the second video will be the middle of that yoga flow. That will be probably standing poses, but balancing poses, and then we'll do the cool downs, and then I'll take you to the secret garden. So it'll be pretty simple. And it doesn't really matter which days that you do these on, as long as you do it twice, unless you're a class that I share with Coach Moulette. If we're in a class that I share, you have both of us, then you only have to do it once. But if you want to do it twice, you can. It's going to be real simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the 3-part breath. We're going to do the Darth Vader breath. We're going to do 3 of them. But remember, do just a 3-part breath if you have a sore throat. Okay, remember with the Darth Vader, you want to feel the sensation in your throat, but you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale with your nose. Okay, so everybody close your eyes, and we're going to inhale to our belly, rib cage, chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, slowly open your eyes, and we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Okay, so you're going to inhale your shoulders up and around, exhale them down and around. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now you're going to take an inhale, and you're going to look over to your left shoulder. So you're going to inhale, exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, look forward. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, look center. Now we're going to do some seated cat-cows. With cat-cow, you're going to inhale, make your eyeballs look up at the ceiling, and then you're going to extend your chest. So you're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale, round your back, look at your belly button. Inhale, and exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale, round your back into cat. Now, boys and girls, you're going to come onto your hands and knees. Okay? And you're going to, this is called table position, okay? So your shoulders should be directly over your wrist, okay? And then your hips should be over your knees, okay? Just like that. I don't want you like this, and I don't want you like that, just like that, okay? And then your tops of your feet should be on top of the mat as well, okay? And then your fingers should be spread wide. See how my fingers are evenly? Like I could put a slice of pizza between each finger. And your palms should be flat on the mat, okay? So we're going to do some cat-cows here. So you're going to inhale, look up. And then you're going to exhale, look at your belly button and round your back into scary cat. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do one more. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now I want you to have a neutral spine. So what we're going to do here is you're going to extend your right leg, okay? Now, I know the camera's hard, but I want your foot to be like that at first. Then eventually we're going to lift our foot up like that, where our hips are still even. Not like that, where you're going to lift your hips up, okay? So you're going to lift that right leg up, So your hips are still squared with the mat. Then you're going to take your left hand and you're going to point your palm to the same side that the leg is lifted. Okay, this is called sunbird. And if you're losing your balance, find something to stare at. I should have told you that before getting into the balance, silly me. Put your hand on the mat. You're going to take your foot and bring it over to the left side. It's on the ground. Your foot now is on the ground. And look over your left shoulder and look at your big toe. It's a nice side stretch. Take an inhale here. And then exhale your knee back to table. Okay, other side, same exact thing. You're going to get a little calf stretch, and then you're going to making sure your hips, you don't lose that palm up. Your right palm is facing the left side of your body, and you're going to lift that leg up just a little bit into sunbird. Inhale, and exhale your hand down, and now you're going to bring your foot over to the right side of your body and look at your big toe over your right shoulder. Inhale, and then exhale your knee back to the mat into table. So now, boys and girls, we're going to do child's pose. So if you ever get struggle through a yoga pose, or you're doing something a little bit more challenging because this is maybe your first time doing it, this is a really nice pose to do. Okay, you can always go into child's. So your knees are going to be wide to the mat. Bring your knees to the edge of your mat, and your toes are together. Let me see if I can move up a little bit. And then you're going to sit back on your heels and walk your hands out to the front top of your mat and put your forehead down on the mat. And then we're going to take 3 inhales here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to come on back to table. And we're going to curl our toes. Okay, see how my toes are curled? And we're just going to come to a standing position. So you're going to help your body up to a standing, and then you're going to go into a forward fold here like this. Okay, you can hang like a rag doll, grab a hold of your elbows, shake your head yes, shake your head no, and just swing for a minute. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on our hips and slowly roll up with your head coming up last, okay? You're going to keep your back rounded. You're going to come up, roll your shoulders around, and now I'm in a standing position. Now this pose right here, this is called mountain pose, okay? So a lot of times I'll say mountain pose because I want you to get in mountain pose kind of quickly. Okay, so we're going to start off in mountain pose. I think I'm going to show you sideways though. So the first pose that we're going to go into is Warrior One, okay? So Warrior One, you're going to have your right foot forward, toe facing forward. Okay, mine's going this way, but you're probably facing the same way. I'm not sure which way you're facing. Your other foot is angled, okay? So do you see my foot angled? It's not like this. So don't make it like that. Don't make it like that. You want to angle it towards the same way your front foot is, but it's on a little bit of an angle, okay? So you're going to angle your foot, and you're putting a little space between each of your feet, not a whole lot. And then you're going to inhale your arms up. Exhale. You can bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms up again. This is called Warrior One. Your hips are squared to the front, okay? Warrior One. Now, staying in the foot stance for Warrior One, we're going to put your, don't lean on your leg, but you're going to just kind of go down a little bit, okay? And then inhale your arm up, and then exhale. Not sure what that was. Sorry. Okay, well, let's inhale back up, and then exhale into mountain pose. Okay, are you with me in mountain pose? So let's do that same sequence on the other side, going into Warrior One. Okay, so we're going to let's just start off real simple instead of doing a breathing. Just take your left foot facing forward, and your right foot is going to be angled. Okay? It's just angled a little bit. And then you're going to put a little bend in that Front knee, I think I forgot to tell you to do that on the first one. Hips are squared with the front. You're going to inhale your arms up. Warrior one. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale and put your left elbow. Don't collapse. Keep your back up. Okay, you can inhale the arm up. And then exhale. Let's inhale back up into warrior one. And then exhale into mountain pose. Okay. So that was warrior one. Now we're going to do warrior two. Okay. So warrior two, it's a very similar stance as warrior one. Your feet are the same, right? So your right toe is going to be facing forward, and your left foot is angled, but your hips are going to be open, okay? And so your arms are up, sideways. And then you want to gaze over your right hand is facing forward, left hand is facing back, palms are facing the ground, okay? Gaze is over your right hand, but watch your knee. Make sure that your knee isn't over your foot, okay? You want it just over your ankle, okay? And the back leg is straight. This is warrior two. So let's take an inhale here. Exhale. So now we're going to go into a reverse warrior. So you're going to take this right hand, you're going to flip your palm up, okay? And then you're going to reach forward first, and then you're going to take your selfie, click, click. Take my selfie, take your left hand down the back of your left leg. This is called reverse warrior. Okay? All right, let's take an inhale. Exhale back into warrior two. And now we're going to go into side angle. This is the one I, by accident, went into when we were in warrior one, but don't tell anybody. This is called side angle. And now we're going to go back to warrior two. And then we can go into warrior one. And then mountain pose. So we're going to do that same sequence on the other side, and then that's all we're going to do. So we're on our last standing pose, and then I'm going to take you to the secret garden. So we're going to lift our left toes up, spread your toesies out. Left foot is facing forward, your right foot is on an angle towards your right side, okay? So you're going to arms up, left arm is forward this time. Okay, it's the same arm as your leg. So if you're not doing your left, just as long as it's the same one as the leg that's forward, okay? Watch that your knee doesn't go over your foot like that. You want to keep it over your ankle. Palms facing down, gazes over the left hand. Okay, warrior two. Inhale, exhale. We're going to go into our reverse warrior, so face your palm up, and then only your chest is reaching forward first. Reach forward, chest. Keep the knees in the same form, and you're going to go up and take your selfie. Click, click. This is reverse warrior. Inhale, and we're going to exhale back into warrior two. Now you're going to go into side angle, and you're going to inhale that arm up. Your hips are open. If you're facing the same way that I am, then you're facing my fireplace. Inhale. Exhale back into warrior two. And now you're going to inhale warrior one. Exhale into mountain pose. Now we're going to come back to a seated position. And we're going to close our eyes. And we're going to do three of those. You can either do the 3-part breath or the Darth Vader breath, okay? And I want you to keep your eyes closed. Actually, maybe for this, I'd like you to lay down. So lay down on your back, and I want you to close your eyes, and we're going to do our 3-part breath laying down. And I want you to keep your eyes closed after the third breath. Okay, so close your eyes, and we're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Now, imagine that your yoga mat or towel, whatever you're laying on, has become your magical flying carpet. You feel so light that you lift up and take off for your journey into your secret garden. Imagine lifting up into the clouds and looking around and seeing all of your friends from class on their flying carpets. What a beautiful sight to see everyone so relaxed and so peaceful. When you are ready to come down from the clouds into your garden, slowly bring your flying carpet down and land in a comfortable space in your secret garden. It can look any way you'd like it to. You might be at the beach, in the woods on a mountain, or visiting friends or family. Make sure it's a very, very special place because you'll want to come back here often. Use your imagination and look around. Maybe you see a big tree with an old-fashioned swing hanging from it. Maybe there's a huge fence surrounding your garden. Paint your fence purple, green, pink. You decorate it the way you want to. Is there a pond or a lake in your garden? I always like to have mermaids and dolphins swimming in mine. Use your imagination and create whatever it is you wish to see. Would you like to invite friends and family to come join you? Or would you like to be alone in your garden? Now, spend some time in your secret garden creating the most beautiful, special place that you could ever imagine visiting. Now, take one more look around your secret garden. Remember what it looks like and know that you can come back here anytime you want to. Imagine that your flying carpet is back up in the sky and floating back safely to our yoga room today. Rest here for another few minutes. And now you might just start to feel some movements in your fingers, so wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Maybe stretch your arms over your head and roll over to one side if you're laying down. And then help yourself to a seated position. And we're going to end our yoga class today with 3 deep breaths, okay? So you can bring your hands to heart center if you'd like, or you can just keep them at your side. So we're going to inhale, close your eyes, exhale. This time actually we're going to inhale, exhale with a sigh. We're going to do that again. Inhale, and exhale. Open your eyes. Hands to heart center, and thank you, boys and girls. Bye.